let's flip a coin. Head Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer.
Hello, it's Andy Graham of hoboontheroad.com. I'm in Budva, Montenegro, and there's a point, a spit of ground that goes out into the, I guess it would be the Adriatic Sea, I think, maybe the Iona. I'm not sure yet. Really, we're moving pretty close, but there's like a fortress here, a fort, complete with the little area windows where they could shoot arrows out. See how it angles to each side? That's so they can shoot both directions. I don't know how old this is. There's a sign over there on the right that says 18 something, 1830s or something. But this is a port or a harbor. Over here to the left is a lot of boats. You can kind of see them if you looked real close down here. I'm right in the old town, and water looks pretty shallow right here, but obviously there's very beautiful scenery here, very beautiful place. 100% a tourist area. But yeah, I'll show you this building here. It's really, I'm not sure exactly what this is, and I'm not sure I really want to go in it, but you can see the little slits there where they would shoot from. So this is designed as a fortress, but again, you know, there's a lot of modifications that happen to these things along the way, and they change things so much that it's really hard to know. This is the old town. I think there's probably a debate for the backpackers. This sign above the door over there says 1836 Erbaut Cittadella. Not sure what it is really. What is this thing?
The old fortress.
The old fortress. Is there an admission fee?
Yes, there is.
How much?
€2.50.
€2.50. So that's the whole fortress right in there, right? Okay, so I've been in fortresses all around the planet, so I'm a pretty lazy tourist, right? So I'm not going to show you. But it's quite a beautiful place. There's supposed to be a hostel Montenegro here, and I guess you'd have a debate whether or not to live in the hostel Montenegro or Mojo or these things. I think probably sleeping in here would be the better convenient thing to do, because I didn't do this. I actually got a Sobe room, but this is strictly a tourist walkway type place. Very beautiful church here, and probably best with a tour, right? You always know when you're really in a heavy tourist area. They have postcards. Postcards have almost disappeared in a lot of places, but only in the heaviest of the heavy tourist areas. Okay, I'll show you this church here from the outside. They're going to have a lot of places to sit here. I want to show you this old lady. This old lady I seen in bar. This is the same lady. How are you?
Oh, my God.
She don't recognize me, I don't think. But that was from the trip from. See how they got the lines up above the thing? I really like this piece. This one has glass to stop the rain, but typical tourist area. Any way you do it. It's a little crowded here. Another way to know you're in a heavy-duty tourist area is when there's a sign that says souvenirs and gift shop. Obviously, it's not that, not obviously, but it's not that much fun to live in a tourist area for retirement, or what would you call it, to hang out for a month or so. Very few people actually do it. The average age here is probably right now, I'm in September, say 20th or something like that, is probably over 60. So it's not like I'm in a young, vibrant place. But there's somewhere in here there's a hostel, I don't know where, called the Hostel Montenegro. It's supposed to be in here. Obviously I could get a map and spend all my time looking for it, but I'm not going to do that. As far as I can tell, these are mostly very few people here speak English, so this is a very difficult place to hang out just to speak English. Typical Japanese taking photos. I like to take pictures of people taking photos. Wine shops, dress shops, bag shops, shoe shops, every kind of tourist thing you could ever think of. But it's a very beautiful place. I better keep this camera pointed here. Okay, I'm getting proved wrong. There's a younger girl. Seen a lot of people with babies. This is my friends from the thing. You remember me? Hey, I gave €1 to her the other day. Yeah? Yeah, no English. Those were the girls. They must get on the bus every day and come the distance from... Okay. So this whole thing is kind of a sit down, look at the world. From a beach point of view, this place is to me about a 2. But you know, generally I like to lay on the beach. So contrary to what you think, 90% of the people on the planet, see the mountains in the background? See that round? One of the interesting things about beach locations is that, contrary to what you think, 90% of the people that go to a beach sit in the shade and don't really sit in the water. So this is definitely not a hardcore lay in the sun beach. It's more or less a tourist beach. People go there just to say they sat in the beach, but not actually really go to the beach that much. So that means that there has to be a lot of shopping and a lot of shade and a lot of places like this to it, which is good for tourism, but in the end, the people that go to the beach places and live usually like to lay in the sun a little bit or thing. But when pay to play is very expensive, what I'm saying that is when the cost of just sitting in a chair, like it's about €2 to €5 here to sit in a chair, while in a chair in front of the beach, or the pay to play to sit in the coffee shop looking at the water is really expensive. You're not going to have that many people hanging out. This is the entrance where I originally came in. Hey, babe alert. She quit walking. I was going to film her. Okay, this is the old town of thing. I've left the actual place, a place where people hold up their cameras and take pictures, and then there's just straight down here, not very far, just like less than 50 meters, 100 yards is the beach, and before that is a harbor where they have a lot of boats docked, and obviously it's a pretty good place for people to put their boats. Okay, Andy Graham, hobo traveler in the old town of Budva, Montenegro.